What is up, everybody? Today we are at Valleyfair in the beautiful state of Minnesota. I've never been to the state before, and it's actually quite nice. The weather's great. Past like 3 days, it's been 95 to 100 degrees for me, and today the high is going to be 83, and it's like 75 right now, so it's definitely a breath of fresh air. Anyway, today, as long as I'm able to get on rides and they aren't closed, I will be getting my 100th coaster credit. I didn't really want to get it here at Valleyfair. I wanted to get it somewhere better. Like tomorrow we're going to Six Flags Great American. I was thinking maybe there, but you know, there's still good rides here. Wearing the Prowler shirt I got at Worlds of Fun. It looks pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ride some rides. Should be a fun day. So I've now officially been to 2 theme parks that have Intamin Impulses, and they've both been closed. Pretty annoying, but anyway, won't be getting my first Intamin Impulse today. That'll be, which park? I think Dorney has one. Cedar Point doesn't have one anymore, but definitely a bummer. It's all right. Hopefully everything else will be open, because if there's too many rides closed, I actually won't get my 100th credit today, which, I mean, that's not the end of the world, but the only problem is I may never come back to this park ever again, just because it's so far. And yeah, if everything's closed, I'm gonna miss out on a lot of credits. Like, that's closed. Online it said Excalibur, which is the Arrow Mine Train, is closed, so that's already 2 rides guaranteed I'm not gonna get to go on it. So it's pretty annoying, but hopefully everything else. So we're gonna try to get on Wild Thing. There's a long line, and it looks like they have 2 trains, but just slow operations. But I'll let you guys know how it is after I ride. All right, just got off Wild Thing. Sorry, I couldn't really get any footage of it from where I'm at. When I get home from my trip, I'm gonna put all the POVs in the videos. Right now, as this is uploaded, it won't be there because I can't do that really from my phone very well. But yeah, in like a month or so, they'll all be there, so you guys can see that, or you can just look it up. It was similar to Mamba, but the thing is, the trim brakes actually hit. Like on Mamba, they didn't hit, and so the end was like a crazy ejector airtime thing, right? And on this ride, it was just a little bit of floater, and the first drop was good, but besides that, I mean, nothing crazy. Mamba just had a regular helix, which was pretty fun and forceful. This had like a figure 8 double helix, so it kind of wasted a lot of its speed. So definitely not as good as Mamba. Still a fun ride. I'd still say it's better than Goliath and Magic Mountain for sure. But yeah, that's the first coaster of the day. It's taken forever because it was broken down for a while. There it is going up the lift. But let's see what we're gonna do next. I'm trying to figure that out right now, but we're definitely gonna ride something. All right, so I just rode the kiddie coaster. It's right there. They let me on it, no questions asked, which is nice. After what happened yesterday, or actually the day before yesterday at Worlds of Fun. I still got on, but it was a hassle. But yeah, just now he just let me on easy. So anyway, we're gonna go ride the first wooden coaster of the day. It's called High Roller. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save Renegade for number 100 if that happens today. But if 100 doesn't happen today, then I'll just do it whenever. So it all depends on if Steel Venom opens up at this point. If Steel Venom opens up, then I can get 100 today. If not, it's not gonna happen. So anyway, we're gonna ride High Roller now. So I just got off High Roller and it was fun. Better than the Boss and Screaming Eagle because it didn't hurt. It had those PTC trains, but I sat in the non-wheel seat, so it was smooth. Nothing crazy, a little floor airtime, but definitely better than those other ones. Anyway, I was looking at my app and I realized it shows my coaster count on the outside of the app, but it wasn't counting 2 coasters. It was only counting one side of Superman, and I've ridden both the Magic Mountain, and it was not counting the ride I just rode, the kiddie ride, because it's powered, but it's still roller coaster. So I had 97 credits prior to riding High Roller. I just rode it, I have 98. So now I'm gonna ride the Aero Looper, get my 99th, and then Renegade's gonna be credit 100. So, yep, I'm gonna get on Corkscrew right now, and then head straight over to Renegade right after there. So, all right. Quick update. Sorry, that roller was loud. I was about to go to ride Corkscrew, but I saw they have spicy chicken sandwiches, and there's like buffalo sauce in here, and it looks delicious. So, and they have good fries too. They're quite delicious. So I'm eating real quick. Then we're gonna ride Corkscrew. Getting on Corkscrew now. That sandwich was pretty good. It had a good kick to it. Anyway, let's do this. corkscrew is fun. You know, your typical aero looper. Janky, but not rough or painful. As long as you sit up straight, lean your head forward a little bit, you'll be fine. So yeah, good loop. Back-to-back corkscrews, always a good time. So now, I've ridden 99 roller coasters, and so I'm gonna head over to Renegade and get my 100th credit. I'm really excited. I'll see you guys once we get over there. All right, just got off Renegade. I've officially ridden 100 roller coasters, and man, that ride was good fun. That first drop, it gives you some float air time, but man, the laterals, that thing rips you to the right and then takes you right out back to the left. Once you get to the bottom, it's kind of an S-bend type shape, and there's so many insane like lateral ejector moments where you're like twisting while you're doing a bunny hill, and there's so many like crazy tight turns, and it's just so whippy and good. I do think I slightly prefer Prowler just because this ride does have some larger swooping elements. Like Prowler, once you drop, it's all low to the ground. But it's very close, like by a slim margin, but still a great coaster to be the 100th credit. So, I believe I've ridden everything that's open here. I'm gonna see, it said Excalibur's closed online, but I'm just gonna look and I'm gonna check Steel Venom one more time. But if those are both still closed, I'm thinking about maybe going to the Mall of America, to Nickelodeon Universe. I didn't plan to do that on this trip, but I checked, it's 20 minutes away. It's open till 9, and I think there's 4 or 5 coasters there. And so, figured why not. So let's see about the other coasters, see what time it is, and then see about doing that. But yes, 100 roller coasters, I did it. So, and we're gonna do many more. I'm sure I'm gonna be well past 200 by the time we're done with this trip. So anyway, I'll update you guys. Now time for Excalibur, the Aero Mine Train. It was closed earlier, so I'm really happy it's open. And yeah, I'm gonna get a ride on it. Here we go. Man, I am glad they opened Excalibur back up. That was a very unique aero, and man, no one does it like aero. I got ejector airtime on the first drop, and I mean, it felt like a mine train, but the trains weren't mine trains, so I don't know if it's an aero mine train or just an aero something. But yeah, some of those transitions were janky, of course, but they gave me good laterals, so I can't complain. Short ride, but very fun. I gotta go get the Wild Mouse credit, and like I said, I'm gonna check on Steel Venom, and then that's all the credits here. I would rather go to Nickelodeon's Universe than get re-rides, so if I have time, I'm still planning on doing that. But if I don't have enough time, I'm just gonna re-ride rides, so I'll update you guys once we go check out those other rides, see if they're open. Mad Mouse, typical piece of garbage. Wild Mouse, pretty worth this ride. First few turns I guess are fun, getting pinned to your seat, but besides that, nothing doing. So anyway, I'm gonna check Steel Venom to see if they ever open that up, and if not, then we're gonna head to Nickelodeon's Universe. So yep, I will let you guys know if they open Steel Venom back up. All right, so I talked to a park employee and they did confirm Steel Venom is not gonna open up today. Earlier I was super bummed when that and Excalibur were both closed because they were both rides I was really looking forward to, but I can understand since Excalibur opened up and everything that yes, rides need maintenance, they can't run 100% of the time, so at least they told me, so I'm not going to come back. I'm just going to go to Nickelodeon's Universe and finish my day off there. So I got to ride everything here but one ride that's still really good. I got, I believe, 7 coaster credits, so that's a good number. It pushed me up from 95 to 102. And then if everything's open at Nickelodeon, I believe that's either 4 or 5 credits there. So I should finish off the day around 106 or 107. So anyway, I'm gonna drive over there. It's gonna be about 20-25 minutes, and I'll see you guys when we get there. I made it to the Mall of America. It's this huge building. Now I just gotta find the park. So once I figure that out and get my butt over there, you guys will see. All right, we're here in the mall. Got my wristband. There's still about 5 hours left, stuff going on, so we're gonna ride some rides. It'll be fun.
This is a 6-point ride, and all riders must have
Just got off the Fairly Odd Coaster, and that is the most fun I've ever had in a spinning coaster. I don't know if it didn't feel like a clone of Spinning Dragons. It felt way faster, way more intense, and we were spinning the whole time. The first drops felt steeper too. I don't know if it's just because it's surrounded by like trees and decoration and stuff, but it was very fun. So anyway, on to the next one. I think the next one's either going to be Avatar, that weird Pepsi one, or SpongeBob, which I'm looking forward to all those. All the rides here look really good, so I will let you guys know once we get on something else. Alright, so I just rode the Airbender, and that ride was way better than I expected. Just by looking at it, it looked like, okay, that's gonna be fun, you know? Same thing with Fairly Odd Coaster, I guess. Really good floater airtime, unlike the entire ride. Just super good, I don't know. Unexpected gem. And it technically is a coaster credit because it's on a track and it uses gravity. It's not full circuit, but it's great. So far so good. I'm gonna go ride SpongeBob now, I think. Or the Pepsi one of the two. Here it is! The star of the show, let's get on. Just rode rock bottom plunge twice, once in the front, once in the back. There's absolutely no line here, it's so dead. And yeah, that was really fun. Basically miniature hang time, but that 0G roll, like, you float out of your seat for a few seconds. It's great. So anyway, now I'm gonna ride Pepsi, and then I think there's a kiddie coaster, and then I want to ride Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I've never been on one of those like airplane fly rides where you control it. So that's what we're doing. I will let you know how Pepsi is. We're going to the entrance right now. It's right there. So yeah, I'll see you guys after. All right. To my surprise, Pepsi wasn't that bad. It's the same type of ride as Jaguar, and I do not like Jaguar at all. That ride is janky and does basically nothing. And this ride meanders a little bit, but you still get a good sense of speed. And you also go through the log ride, which is really cool because there's actually pretty good theming in there. I need to ride the log ride still. Looks like the final drop is actually pretty tall and steep, so right now I'm heading towards Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I've never been on the airplane ride, and you control it, so it looks really fun. So I'm gonna hop on that right now. I will let you guys know how it is after. Alright, at Frontier City, I thought that Gunslinger was the best flat ride I've ever ridden. And then this happened. I literally flipped upside down like 5 times. And if you time it just right when it goes up, you can literally just like not flip it, just sit upside down and just dangle there for like a very long time. And yeah, that was stupidly fun. So good. So, the great thing about this park, literally, you don't have to wait in lines. Like, I walked up to a computer screen, put in my card, and got my wristband. Walk up to a ride, they slap your wristband on for you, and you just ride as much as you want. It's like $45. There's 5 roller coasters here, a bunch of great flat rides like that. There's a spinny one like Crazanity Magic Mountain, you know. Yeah, it's a great park. I'm gonna go ride the log ride now because I haven't done that yet, but yeah, super worth it. If you're going to Valleyfair, 20 minutes away. If you live in Minnesota, if you're going through Minnesota, it's a no-brainer. It is very fun. So, yep. Update real quick before going to the log ride. I rode the kiddie coaster. It's just like the one I rode earlier at Valleyfair. It's one of those like wacky worm ones. It's not a wacky worm, but you know what I mean. It's just like a circle around and it pushes itself through. So anyway, now it's log ride time. I will see you guys after. Alright, that was a fun log ride. Not the craziest theming, like not spray farm level, but the drops were actually really good. Splash Mountain's still my favorite, but when it comes to like thrills, this ride's better than Knott's. The first drop is way bigger than the first drop on Knott's, and the second drop is steeper, so it's fun. I actually got a lot of tummy tickles. Anyway, that's basically all the rides here, so I'm gonna keep just having a good time, having fun. Whenever I decide to leave, I'll leave, and I will update you guys then. So if anything interesting happens, I'll show it, and if not, I'll see you guys in the outro, all right? Look at that. Mac and cheese. Looks so good. All right, I'm leaving the mall. It's gonna wrap up my day of coasters. Yeah, what a day, man. I believe, yeah, 12 coaster credits. 7 out of the 8 at Valleyfair, and all 5 of them here. Oh, man. Valleyfair was fun. You know, for being the fair in Cedar Fair, you'd expect it to be a bit of a bigger, better park. It's pretty small. I'd say it's smaller than Knott's. Some of the rides are pretty good. Renegade, I think it's like equal with Ghost Rider, maybe a little worse just because it's shorter. But it does pull like stronger laterals and stronger G-forces in general, and it does feel faster. But Prowler is definitely still my favorite GCI right now. I know Mystic Timbers is gonna blow it out of the water, which I am riding in 3 days. Super excited for that. So yeah, and then the mall. That's like, I mean, it's a great deal. It's slow, it's right there by Valleyfair. You gotta try it if you're here. And great food. I don't know what that was, but it was Italian something, and it was delicious. Delicious. So anyway, heading out to the car. Gotta drive to Gurney, Illinois. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep there. I might sleep somewhere on the way there, but tomorrow, Six Flags Great America is gonna be the first really big park of our trip. Most of the parks we've been to, actually all of them so far, less than 10 roller coasters, which that's still good, like 10 roller coasters, but I believe Great America has 14, and some really good ones, like Max Force, Goliath, Raging Bull. It's gonna be my first B&M Hyper ever. So tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the road, get some rest. Thank you all for watching the video. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave a like if you enjoyed. And if you wanna see all the videos when they come out, subscribe, and it'll send it right to your notification box if you hit that bell. So I appreciate you guys watching. Peace.